Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praise unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and honors to you brothers out there in the highways and the byways teaching this word, sincerity and in truth. And hey, this is the spirit, because I did a video not too long back regarding how America, the main nation, and these Edomites, the main nation, set up this whole nuclear warfare thing, man. And America is the one and only nation to use nuclear weapons on another nation. They were the first nation to use them. They were pioneers, them, the Russians, so forth, in developing these weapons. And ultimately, America is going to be the last nation that these weapons are used on. So everything's going to go full circle. Okay, they're going to reap what they sow. They're going to fall into the same pit that they dug. Because here it is, they thought they developed these weapons to dominate the earth, when these very same weapons which they wish to use upon other nations are going to be used on themselves. Alright, and this article is bringing it all back up, man, and that's the spirit. The race to save footage of America's nuclear test. Now, what kind of God-fearing people would invest so much time and money into developing a weapon of such great mass destruction? But these are the same people, when we speak about America being destroyed, when we speak about you so-called white people going into slavery, we're just wicked and evil, aren't we? When we're justified because we're coming out the judgment of the Heavenly Father, you're only receiving what you sowed. That's all we're saying. We're saying you're gonna receive back what you did. The equation is gonna be balanced. Okay, but we're wicked and evil. But here it is. Here it is. There's people starving all over the world. There's all kind of problems on the earth where you can spend billions upon billions, even into the trillions, developing weapons that don't just destroy armies. They destroy whole nations and habitats. Everything, man. Poisons the earth. And you're righteous. You're good, God-fearing Christian folk. No, you're the devil. And your true God is your belly. And your true religion is a religion of gain and death and blood. And that's all you've done. You achieve gain by whatever means necessary, even if you gotta invent some nuclear weapons and drop it on a bunch of Japanese. Alright, to turn them into a vassal nation. So the race to save footage of America's nuclear tests. And these nuclear tests were completely detrimental to the earth that we live on. But here it is, you so-called white people are supposed to have the highest IQs. Well, you obviously don't have enough of an IQ to know that if you put nuclear material in the air, the water, and the earth, that it's going to come back to you and the peoples of the earth. Then you wonder why people, cancer and all these different diseases which are affected by nuclear radiation, okay, or can be caused by nuclear radiation, is on the increase. But you devils are so smart, right? You got the highest intellect, man. The world couldn't do without you. When you're a madman, setting off nuclear weapons in the atmosphere and shit. What's wrong with you? You ain't got nothing better to do. So declassified clips of blasts are put online because the original film is decomposing. So the Spirit of the Lord wants that information to still be out there, so the world can see what it is you devils are really up to. What it is your pride and joy. Even Donald Trump, has he not increased the so-called defense budget? And when is the last time America did anything in defense? It's not a defense budget, it's an offensive budget. The only thing they're defending is their hegemony and their oppression over the nations of the earth. They're not defending anything, really. It's offense, the ministry of offense. They call it the ministry of defense. That was something, I believe it was either Edward Bernays or one of them other propaganda artists came up with to basically make it sound good. Oh, it's the ministry of defense. There ain't no ministry of defense. It's the ministry of offense, man. But that's newspeak. So the classified clips of the blast are put online because the original film is decomposing. Between 1945 and 1962, United States conducted 210 atmospheric nuclear tests. So that means they were pumping radioactive material up into the atmosphere that the whole world has to breathe. Think about that. But these are good Christian folk, man. High IQ, superior beings, messing up the air that everyone has to breathe, including himself. Several cameras used to capture the events, producing roughly 10,000 videos. Researchers have now tracked down and scanned about 4,200 so far, and they've declassified around, these devils like to do everything in secret, they've declassified around 750 of the films and reanalyzed hundreds, man. You know? And it's a beautiful thing, because these same destructive weapons, the Lord's going to have you use them on yourself, and guess what? The Lord himself is going to heal the earth. It's my belief that the angels are going to close up all the atoms, man, and get rid of all the radiation, man, that's going to be caused by these destructive weapons. Because they can do that. They created the atoms. The very atoms that you're splitting and you can't close them back, they created those atoms. So it's my belief. Otherwise, the land of Israel is going to be radiated, man, and all our slaves will die. So we're going to close up. We're going to clean up all this radiation. We're going to clean up the earth after Esau gets made into a mess. Okay? So, with that, I'm going to say shalom.